Hi guys, I just want to make a video today updating you guys on how my Air Force journey is going. I haven't made an Air Force video since before I left for BMT, and that was almost 2 years ago. So basically I graduated BMT and I headed straight for California, which is where I'm at now. I'm here at the DLI, Defense Language Institute, and I'm still learning my language for my job. And I won't graduate from here until October 31st. It was supposed to be February that I graduated and left to go to my next duty location, but I got recycled in class, and so I just had to make up another semester, and now I'm backtrack to graduate in October. And then in October I'll go to Goodfellow, Texas, and that's where I'll keep learning about my job, and then I'll finally be in operational Air Force, I think next year, 2020. It should be the beginning of next year if everything goes well. And so basically BMT was something. I did not want to relive BMT. I did not enjoy it at all. And I mean, it's not that I was there to enjoy it. I was there to become an airman. It was just not a good experience. You know, the days are busy, and so you don't have a lot of time to think, which is good, because if you have time to think and then you get really into your thoughts, at least that's how I am. And so we had a lot to do, but I just didn't like sharing a room, you know, with 40 other girls, and our flight was pretty petty to each other, and we were all just stressed, and there was a lot of rude moments, and so we had to calm down, and you know, so BMT was not my favorite, but getting out of there was pretty nice. It was really stressful 2 months for me. I didn't enjoy it, and I'm just glad I'm not there anymore. And but afterwards, when I flew out here to California, Monterey, California, it was a different experience here. It is a different experience because I like it here much better, the weather, I mean, and also it's just nice not to be in, you know, BMT. You are a trainee environment. It's, you know, now you are an airman, but I'm still in the training. I'm still in a training environment. It's not like I'm not an airman like BMT, but I'm still in a training environment, which makes it a little stressful, but it's much better than BMT. The fact that our tech school is so long just makes it even more stressful. Usually DLI for people is a year to a year and 6 months. And my time here was supposed to be a year and 6 months, but it got pushed to 2 years. So by the time I leave here, I will be here. I would have been here by already 2 years. And so just that, just having to think of that, like the people that I graduated BMT with, they're already in operational Air Force. You know, their tech school was pretty short, or shorter than mine at least. And so that's stressful, but the fact that I'm now back on track to graduate and get out here is making it better. And I'm trying to live in the moment and not in the future, so just taking it in every day. I do like the language a lot. I like my teachers, and I like learning the language. It's really interesting, and so that's a part of it that I like. But yes, and so I've been here a while, and so you have time to connect with people, make friends, and I got plugged into a church, and I connected with people, but it's also not the best because people leave all the time. And so for me, like when I got here, I made friends that, you know, had already been here for some time, and so when they left, you know, I didn't have those friends anymore. And so that's the part of it I don't like. I think that's everywhere with the Air Force. You know, you meet people, you connect, and you really like them, but then they have to go somewhere else, or you're not at the same duty station or anything like that, something like that. So it's not the best situation, but I'm learning a lot through it. I'm learning through change and transition, and as I get ready to leave here, you know, in October, and moving on to Texas for 3 to 4 months for more training, and then I'll go finally to my final duty location that I should be there for 2 to 3 years, just the remainder of my contract, which is a 6-year contract. It'll be Georgia, Fort Gordon, in Georgia, unless they change that. It could be Fort Meade, and so in Maryland. But for now it's Georgia, and I'm just kind of looking forward to being in Georgia and having some stability. That's the thing with the military. You don't really have a lot of stability, and you could be, you know, moved at any time. Like a lot of people that I came here to DLI with, some people didn't graduate, some people, you know, failed in their courses, or some people had to get taken out of the military for like medical reasons, or they didn't get to graduate from the language school because of security reasons, because we have to have a top security clearance. And so people get stuck here on security hold or medical hold or all kinds of crazy things. And so, yeah, that's part of the military. But it's been a different experience, definitely. I have grown as a person simply by being in the military. Not that I've seen the operational world yet. I'm still in training, but even in training, I'm learning so much. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning about what it really means to lead and what it really means to follow, and how to be a good airman and to be a good person, really. It's beyond just the military. I'm learning more about myself and how to be a better person. And being here in the military and at DLI, especially DLI, because of how stressful it is, I've really grown in my faith with God. That has definitely just, you know, gone everywhere, because when things get hard, you know, at least for me, when things get hard, that's when I really need to press into the Lord and let him speak to me into my situations. And so I really learned what it's like to let his presence be with me, I guess, and learn what that means and walk with him daily. And I'm still learning every single day. And I'm learning that not everybody's gonna like you, and that's something that I struggle with because I really care what people think about me. But I'm learning, at least from God and from other nice friends that have spoken into my life, you know, you can't worry about what people think about you. You can't let that bother you. And so for me, like in class or just kind of anywhere around here, I have to remind myself, it's, you know, don't worry about what they think. You have to be yourself. You have to, you know, try to be better, but like be yourself. So that's something I'm definitely learning right now. And you learn a lot of resiliency in the military, and they teach it to you, but you learn it through, you learn it too. You learn that you have to get back up when you fall and try again. And this is definitely been a growth opportunity for me. I have grown so much, and God has transformed me, and he's making me more like him through all of this. And it's definitely been a struggle. It's been difficult because of how hard the language is. It's stressful. You're stuck here for so long, and people leave and they come, new people come, but then people go. And so all the kinds of stressors, and also the fact that, you know, you're away from family. My family's in Indiana, and I'm so far away from them, and I have gotten a few chances to fly home and, you know, spend some time with them, but still that's really hard being away from them. So all that on top of one another, it can add up a lot. And so through that, that's how I've been able to, you know, grow closer to God in a time like this. And so, yeah, the military, it's been okay. I don't know if I want to do 20 years. I'm kind of letting that be up in the air, whatever God wants me to do, really. If I feel like God is telling me to re-enlist, then okay. And then if I feel like he's calling me elsewhere, then I'll go somewhere else. And so yeah, that's kind of how everything's looking. My schedule, my time period, I should graduate October, and then I should be in Texas October. I fly out from here October 31st, so I should be there the next day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to update you guys. I can't think of anything else right now. I haven't made a video because I didn't know what to say. Like, I remember having made the video right before leaving for BMT, and my goal was to make a video right after BMT when I got here, to just update you guys on how BMT was. But that's how stressful it was, and that's how much I didn't like it. I didn't want to make a video about it. My BMT experience was just not good. There were some really nice girls on my flight, but I wasn't the nicest person, and we had people that weren't so nice, and then that stress with all the MTIs and all the things that you have to do, and then worrying about not getting yelled at, and it adds up. And so just like having to recover from that stress after BMT was hard. And then I got here, and at first it was scary because I didn't know like what DLI was going to be like, and I thought I was going to fail, and I don't know, so many things were running through my head. But I think it was just because it was all new. It was very, there was a lot of unknowns. But I'm here now. I'm, almost a year and a half later from that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Sorry that I had to stop filming and I had to make this video for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys watch my next video. Bye.